So for the past couple weeks, I've just been experimenting in After Effects, and recently I just been wanting to use the and learn the displacement map effect, and I was able to make this really cool fishbowl kind of like slot machine motion graphic, and I want to show you how I did it. So there's a lot going on, but it's actually pretty simple to get this cool uh, kind of frosted glass fishbowl effect. I'm gonna hop into another project file. So we're gonna go new project, new composition, 1920 by 1080. All right, so the first thing that I did was I took this video footage that I had of this old aquarium that had some algae in it. Um, and it's really good footage because it has a lot of texture going on. It has all these particles, and you can see the wave movement of the algae. Really cool. It's really good footage. Um, you can do this with just regular water footage, but if it's like underwater footage and it has a ton of particles in it, it's going to work the best because it's going to give you a lot more like visual noise to cover up everything. So we're going to hide this. Um, and then I'm just going to add a text layer. So what I did for the original animation, I just went to the Wingdings font because it has a bunch of symbols. And all the effects are going to be on the text layer. So, of course, the first effect we're going to put on is a displacement map. So, add the displacement map, go to the displacement map layer, and the source is this one right here, which is the water effect. So, it doesn't need to be on um, for you to see it on the text layer. You can see it right here. It's already displacing the movement of and like the data of the text. Um, but it's not enough to give the effect. So the second one we're going to do is compound blur. And with compound blur, it's the same thing. Again, go to the source, select the layer that you the water layer, and with both of these together, gives this really cool effect like the text is behind um, the water. And it looks like it's behind like this frosted glass, which is really cool. Unchecked stretch map to fit. You don't want these selected. And crank this up. The more you crank it, the more the blur effect is gonna show. And in the original, I think I had it about 1,000. Um, so you can't really see it right now. But you're gonna be able to see it when we add a glow. Right there. So you add the glow. Had it about 60, the radius at 10. Um, and keep everything as is. Third thing we're gonna add is the Mr. Mercury. So off the bat, when you add Mr. Mercury, it's gonna do this crazy liquid metal effect, but we don't want that. When you set the animation to vortex and keep the influence map blob in and out, and then go to the birth size, set that to 3. So when you set it to 3, it's gonna basically puff itself up, and it's gonna be circular like this. It's gonna look really, really cool. And then you can change the scale as well. So you can move the text layer all around the and behind the effect like this. So it's going to move within the confines of the Mr. Mercury effect like this, like it's in a fishbowl, which is really cool. So you can spin this thing around, you could rotate it, and that's kind of what I did with the original motion graphic. And then the reason I used the symbols was if you go to the text layer right here, on the right of the text options right here, you hit animate, and you go to character offset, click the little stopwatch, and then change the keyframes. We're gonna put like 20. Playback's probably gonna be a bit slow, but when you do that, it's gonna flip through all the symbols, and it's gonna give this really cool kind of flickering effect. And that's how I got the idea for the slot machine. And you could change it like 200, make it really fast like that. It's really cool. But yeah, it's such a cool effect. And you know, I think the compound blur is what really makes it really cool, because it makes it look like it's behind the, like some kind of glass like that. So yeah, that's how I did it. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope someone could get some use out of the displacement map and the compound blur effect. Make something cool. And yeah, thank you very much.